Raymond, we got kicked out.
Yes, we did.
You did your best to smooth talk them.
Yeah, we just told them that we're just documenting the vlog and walking around. Yeah, they didn't really care. Like, they just kind of want to make sure that, you know, nothing crazy was going on.
So they didn't like escort us out. They just walked away.
No, they were like, oh yeah, okay, no worries, and then they walked away.
Yeah.
They were nice about it. They knew we weren't really doing anything.
We've learned a lot about GPUs, and now we're back out into Shenzhen outside of Saiga Market, a couple other places. So next up, we're going to go to Zhengzhou and meet with a repair shop who builds custom 48 gigabyte GPUs. So we'll do that next. Up next, Zhengzhou. We regrouped with Raymond and left Shenzhen, and we headed to the biggest train station any of us had ever been in, Shenzhen Bay, which is a high-speed rail station. For the journey ahead, we had a 5-hour, 50-minute, extremely comfortable high-speed rail ride up to Zhengzhou. The train goes several hundred kilometers per hour, which is good because we had to travel somewhere around 1,700 kilometers to get to where we were going. This ended up taking about the same time as a flight would have taken with all the airports factored in. But the reason we were doing this day trip was to visit Zhang Ge's repair shop, or Brother John's repair shop. He is famous for repair on Bilibili. His independent repair shop has some Rossmann-like vibes in some ways. He's got video cards all over the place, spare parts everywhere. He saves everything that he can salvage and then rips the good components off of the boards to reuse them for other ones. But Zhang Ge is an interesting guy in this chain because he's not directly part of the GPU black market. What he does is fix video cards. He does that for consumers and for companies. Sometimes that means people want him to modify video cards to double the VRAM, for example. That's where it starts getting into the territory that's interesting for our movie today.
So we're in Zhengzhou. It's about 6 a.m. scorching hot. It's about 30 degrees Celsius already, and just got breakfast. Now we're going to see our repair shop guy, check out the 48 gigabyte GPUs and see what he knows about the AI GPUs and how they get in. It's real fucking hot. We're just walking on the road to get the car. This is how you do it here. Or at least this is how Raymond does it here. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it. Okay. Alright, so we are at John's repair shop. He's up there right now working on GPUs. You can see him in the blue vest. We get a pan up there. So we're gonna go in and work with them on counterfeit GPUs and 48 gig 4090s. Hey, wow. 这是私立饭。你好。这是太难
啊！你好，你好。
你好
，Raymond。
你好，你好。
看一个。好。
这个东西先从这里吧，好吧？
好，可以。
先从这里。
OK。
对。
OK， 好。
我们这边是测试的平台
啊，
就是说客人修好的显卡全部要在这里压力测试2天到3天左右。啊，
所以你们一天多少显卡测试？
一天我们大概最少要50张吧，50张最少。
50。
对对对。
OK， 这么多。
对，像这种4090
啊，
像这种5090
啊，
是吧？这都是在排队测试的。像这种公版的5090，它不是很常见，在我们国内可能卖的并不是很多。
Need help with that.
Okay, so 所以会常见，这个5090会常见。
很常见，但是坏的并不是很多。
FE 的嘛。
FE。
对，坏的并不是很多。
Okay, so there's in a way there's some 5090s,
yeah.
But then because there's not that many, then there's not that many to repair.
Okay, got it. Cool.
像这里下面这都是要测试的显卡，就是我们修好以后的。
所以大部分的都是 NVIDIA 的嘛。
in 微档嘛。
大部分是，但是有 AMD 的还有。
OK。
都有，一般都是69、68、79，
OK。
还有6700，对，旧的显卡。
OK。
对，都是已经大部分都过保了。
So the older cards.
Yeah, just like past warranty.
Past warranty AMD cards, yeah. Intel 嘛。
Intel 的显卡是吧
Intel 的显卡呢？
Intel 的显卡
没有啊。
没有。
OK。
本来就少，所以说你无法维修。
Okay, so even if like there's not many like Intel cards,
Yeah.
and then if they want to repair it, they're unable to repair because they don't have the information or the
there's
experience in dealing with that.
Okay, so there's not really any info for the Intel ones.
Nine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lot of
Nice.
repair.
These are all finished, repaired, ready to go.
Yeah.
So they have all this here, and they're gonna weigh it,
Wow.
and then have everything packed and ready to go.
Cool. Are most of the cards that come in local to Zhengzhou, or are they from like all over China?
从不同城市，
会寄过来，然后
对对对，全国各地。
全国各地。
对对对。
他们怎么知道你啊？这怎么认识你？来，然后寄过来。
我是做互联网的嘛，做互联网的，平常像你们一样拍一些视频，他们通过视频了解到的。
是透过视频了解的。
对对对。
Okay, yeah, through like his channel.
Through Bilibili, I guess. Cool. Very cool.
这边的就是维修台，我们的师傅
Okay.
进行维修。像这里电脑都准备好，测试修好的显卡。
然后
This is cool. This is a schematic, I guess.
对对，有可能只坏一个电阻，可能耗你几天的时间。
Oh, really? Yeah, it's like short circuit or it's like missing circuit.
Are these?
Wow.
Is it hard to find the schematics, the drawings, I guess you could say, but oh,
Yeah, for
okay.
older models, like for the newest ones, and it usually takes a while to
CE2.
see to.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, schematic.
Okay. Do they ever do GPU swap? 比如说 GPU 坏的，
拆掉，
对，可以
再找个好的装上去。
在另外一个卡放的，
可以的
听，得到吗？Okay.
比这个简单多了，这个。
Really? That's the easy part.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot easier than doing this. Okay, so this is actually one of their main fixes.
Swapping
The
GPU.
GPU.
Cool.
That's what
Okay,
happens.
cool.
After a long time usage, right? Like so that's one
Yeah.
of the things that they have to
Very cool.
face.
We spent another 2 hours touring Zhangge's shop. It's pretty amazing. We actually have a full separate video that we're gonna put together and publish. It's gonna take me forever to translate it. And we'll do that because we hit our stretch goals on the fundraiser for this movie, where we said we'll post a full separate breakout video just of his shop because it's so damn cool. But the real reason we're here for this specific topic today is to see how these cards are modified. Because if there's an export ban on GPUs going to China, then it becomes critical for China to be more self-sufficient on keeping those GPUs that they do manage to get in service. Most of the repairs are more typical things you'd expect of soldering. Board heaters, soldering irons, surface mount components gathered from suppliers nearby, similar to the one that we saw in Shenzhen, and a lot of test stations. But one thing that's unique to China, and especially to this shop, is the ability to take an existing model video card and completely modify the SKU into something that NVIDIA doesn't even make. NVIDIA is intentionally restrictive with how much RAM it puts on cards. Part of that is to upsell people to more expensive models. Actually, that's pretty much all of it. It's basically why they do it. But at shops like this one, they double the VRAM on some of the cards that come through. It's a fully custom SKU. So we wanted to see if he had one lying around that he could show us, and he did one better than that.
你在这里有48 GB 的4090。
我们可以现做。
They can make one right now.
Okay.
对，我们可以现做的。
Did you want me to make one?
If he feels like it, if it's not too inconvenient.
所以真的可以现做吗？
可以啊。
对啊。
4090的48G 的，就是从24G 这个转变成48G 的过程，我可以展示给你们。
He could do the from 24 to 48 gig
That'd be cool to
like
see.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
很简单的，
可以啊，可以啊，
可以吧？
可以，感谢。可以。
来前进。
But I think we're gonna make a 48 gigabyte 4090 right now. I think that's what's happening.
好，这是我们点开这个 GPU 杠 Z， 4090，24G。
GB. This is a 24 gigabyte 4090 that's been through a lot of repair steps. So if we zoom in up here, they track the repair history on the card in order. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 repair steps. The board's been through a lot. It originally didn't work at all, and then they had a memory problem. They had some other problems in between here, and now it's actually working. I think that's what that OK is. And so it's functioning now, and you can see it even turns on. So it's a 4090, and it's got all 24 gigabytes detected. But because this board has been through so much, how you call it, like trauma or something from repairs, it's going to be better to harvest the expensive components and put them on a new board, so they don't have to worry about if it's just going to fail again in the future from something else. So I think the next step is maybe going to be to put the extra memory on it to go to 48 gigabytes. So, okay, 好，谢谢。
我简单给它跑一下测试。
It's gonna run a quick test.
Yeah, firmware devices 是哇。
对对，已经到了450瓦。
What's like the success rate of the swap for them?
那你换掉的时候，那个几率高吗？就是
那个
成功率
能占到99%。
Oh, okay, wow.
对，但是就怕那个1%。
Okay. Yeah, there's still like a 1% chance.
That's really good though. I mean, yeah, that's impressive.
好，这时候我关掉吧。
Cool.
关掉以后，咱们就把它拆掉。
你所有这些的维修自己学的吗？自己？
对，自学的。
哦，好的。
无论有没有修好的显卡，都要找这个东西装起来。
Okay. Protected.
这个是因为防止有静电。
哦，对。
对，防止有静电。
To protect from static.
Oh, ESD. Okay. It's just protecting it from static electricity with the cover on the PCIe slot. And now we're going to go into the lab. So this is the repair lab with stacks upon stacks of GPUs. They test about 50 a day here. Because NVIDIA doesn't make a 48 gig 4090, the repair shop has to source its own PCB. It needs something that has enough pads for all the memory modules they're adding to it. They work with a third-party supplier that builds a PCB, uses an SMT line to place all the VRM components, and has the extra wiring, circuitry, and pads to support 48 gigabytes of memory. That's what you're looking at here. It's a custom board just for this. Cool.
这个就是18G 的 PCB。这拿着这个就拆一下吧。那
So I think they're going to disassemble it now. They're just showing us the PCB. It's made custom. He said you can just buy it from shops. They all have it, and he was saying they're very common here. So first is disassembly. This is going to take apart the old card. So what did he say? Sometimes people buy like 10 or 20 at a time or something?
He gets a 10 or 20 orders
right
at a time.
And then that was like numbers or model.
Yeah, for AI.
Yeah.
Running like running models or
right.
Whatever they're doing.
Does NVIDIA care? Yeah, does he think NVIDIA cares that people? Because this isn't an official SKU.
Right.
Not that he should give, he has no reason to care, but.
Yeah. 那个原厂啊 ，NVIDIA 他们啊，就是他但是也不会说，哎，你们不要这样子啊，就是。
应该不会吧？
应该不会。应该不会。
They can't do anything anyway.
And it's aftermarket.
Yeah.
It's kind of like sweeping up your car.
Right. Sometimes NVIDIA blocks stuff.
Okay.
Like they'll do something in the firmware, the BIOS, to specifically try and like block a modification.
Gucci.
How long does this step normally take? 这个常常需要大概多久了
5分钟。对，5分钟就可以做了。
Yeah, quite. So you're going to heat it up right now to 260 degrees Celsius. This is really similar to what we saw with EVGA. And just blasting the GPU with heat. Takes about 5 minutes, and then he'll be able to pull the steaming